Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 71 of Let's Play Golden Sun: The Lost Age, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Okay, I've returned to Prox and I decided to pick up the Tome Gather icon. I'm gonna give it to Ivan, but I don't have it equipped yet. I'll probably equip it before I go to the final boss. You're gonna find out why in a moment, but then again, I practically explained it beforehand. But anyways, it's time to do the fire mini-beacon. Now I gotta take on an Ack of Mana because I forgot to put on another Avoid. That's okay, at least the Mars Lighthouse enemies can see these powerful weapons and get their ass kicked by them. I still can't believe I'm this close to the end of the game. Just 2 more beacons, the final fight, the last cutscene, and then we're done. Then I can move on to other things. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I really enjoyed the hell out of this game. I don't know when I'm going to do Dark Dawn, maybe for another few months or maybe another year or so. But now I got the Alistor's Hood. Used to haunt a foe. Doesn't seem that great, but I suppose I can give it to Ivan. He could use more defense. He had the Lucky Cap on before. Use criticals, restores PP, not too bad. But I'll give him some extra defense. Now let's see what we need to do first. We need to use Burst to get through this wall. It's either the left wall or the right wall we gotta go through first. Let's look at our paths. Okay, I can go here. Might want to walk on that switch. Okay, that's what I need it for. But I need another flame in order to trigger that dragon head. I suppose I can do that if I go to the right wall. Oh no, bring it back. There's no need for many more fights now. So I can practically use Avoid at my own leisure. They'll only just slow the momentum down. Alright, I suppose I need to go this way. Yep, this seems like the right way to go. Now I gotta use Blaze. Ah, perfect. Creates another crack. Now I gotta use Burst on it myself. You gotta be very confident to make jumps like this when you got, like, lava right below. It's like you know how to make the exact perfect jump every single time. Wait a minute. Why did that not work? Oh, now it works. It's like, what the hell, game? It's like, oh, we're not gonna work now. Good luck. What? Well, at least it's no longer an issue. So let's continue on. Think about how we're going to solve this. Alright, obviously we only got one path to take. So we gotta do another pipe puzzle. What fun! I'll move this over here. Use Avoid again. Looks like I need to get to the other side. Like around here. This is not a complicated puzzle, but I'm not gonna lie, this did stump me before. Not this part, but I mean the part at the end. That really threw me off. I'll show it to you later, once I get there. Now I need to get past this. So in other words, I had to create a break in the pipeline. There we go. That should do it. So now I can head back. And since the flames are over on the left, that means there's no flames on the right. It's not reaching this point now, because I broke the circuit. Okay, when I first got through this, I kept thinking, you know, maybe I gotta push it to the left, and then I gotta exit through here. I completely overlooked that I could have just walked on this and gone on. That was me having a very idiotic moment when I was first playing this. Not happening this time. Good thing I had that idiotic moment on the cartridge rather than in the Let's Play, otherwise I've been getting a lot of angry comments. In fact, I get angry comments over pretty much anything now these days. Even over videos that are years and years old. But you know, haters gonna hate. I don't let it bother me at all. It's like, I'm not gonna close my channel over one dislike. Or 10, or 12, or even 33. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do because I love it. And you guys enjoy it too. Not gonna let any little thing get to the best of me. Not gonna happen. Anyways, we've got one more mini beacon to light, and that's the Earth one. Alright, so now let's get this over with. I don't think this one should be too hard. Anything over here in the corners? Not on that one. Or this one. So it was only the Mars mini beacon that actually had a chest. Let me move this. It's a trap. Damn it! 0 for 2 there. Can you imagine a game show where you had to like pick out many doors, like Let's Make a Deal, and if you pick the wrong door, like big flames shoot you right in the face? That would get you a lot of ratings and probably a lot of hate mail at the same time, but still. Just imagine if that happened. It's like, you could have won a car, nope, you got 3rd-degree burns. Have a nice day! That would have made for a lot of debate. Let me tell you something right now. Let's try this one. Yay, I got it! I get no flames to the face. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to need one of these silver blocks, or gray blocks, to block the flame. But I need to push it over there, and in order for me to do that, I need to plug up these holes. So Garrett's gonna have to use carry. Put them over these gaps. That should do it. Alright, do it again. There. Now I can just climb up, push, and there we go. We're in the clear. You know, when you look at these blocks, it looks like 2 letter L's fighting over a dot. Just think about it. That's your lesson for the day. 2 L's fighting over a dot. Or just laying beside it. Looks like I'm gonna need sand for this. I'm gonna set as a shortcut temporarily. Wait for the flames to go past. As soon as it goes to the right, I make a dash for it. Well, at least that doesn't move automatically while I was still re-emerging. That would have been a dick move there, too. There, that should be the last one. So all I have to do is leave. Let's set a void back in case I have battles up the ass without it. Now let's work on how we're going to escape. Well, actually, the obvious. You know, I forgot to use, like, carry, or or something. Yeah, it could have been just moved to put that back down there in case I screwed up. But I didn't screw up, so it was technically pointless. What? I have confidence. So now let's head back to the main room. Now that we got that task out of the way. You have proven your worth. The heavens await you. Oh, that was very interesting to create an entrance for me. Okay, I'm gonna save. Because it looks like the final area is coming up real soon. I think what I'm gonna do is put all of these on standby for Garrett. You're gonna find out why soon enough. And as for Ivan, I think now's a good time to equip this. So now let's take a look at his synergy. He has Revive, all that stuff, Call Zombie, Raging Heat, Fiery Abyss, Poison Flow, Fire Puppet, Haunt, Curse, Condemn, Drain, Psy Drain. So he's not really a Necromage. That means, in other words, he can't use Call Dullahan. Like, he's a Dark Mage, but he needs to be a Necromage for that, I think. So it looks like he won't be able to use it. You know, if he's not going to use it, then it doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to unequip it. Sorry, Ivan. Maybe if I gave it to somebody else or rearranged his Djinn, I could have done it, but I don't really care. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. There, in order for me to get to the aerie, just jump across these, you're good to go. There it is. Betrayers, you have arrived. Huh? Who said that? The wind's too strong. I can't see anything. Well then get in front, Mia. I heard it too, but I don't see anyone else up here. Felix, quick! Cast a Mars Star in before anything has a chance to stop us. Okay. Oh, too late. So, you are still intent on lighting the beacon of Mars Lighthouse? Who said that? Have you forgotten me so soon, Isaac? And you, Garrett? It seems to know you, Isaac. Do you have any idea what it is? Then search your heart, boy. That voice! It's the Wise One! Yeah, we haven't seen you since, like, inside Soul Sanctum, around Mount Aleph. Isaac, since when are you on a first-name basis with the Wise One? Since the first game? It must have been... Isaac, what happened in Soul Sanctum after we were kidnapped? When Sadaros and Minardi stole the elemental stars, they also triggered a volcanic eruption. The Wise One prevented Mount Aleph from erupting so that Garrett and I could escape. But wait, Mount Aleph did erupt! There was a huge explosion. We saw it all the way in Vault. But it would have erupted with us still inside. There was no way we could have escaped in time. The Wise One held off the eruption until we could escape. He even halted the lava flow. I can't believe it! Nobody has enough power to do that! I know it sounds weird, but I was there, and it happened, so you'll just have to believe us. If it can do all that, this Wise One seems more like a god than an adept. I did not just save you. I also tasked you with recovering the 4 elemental stars. Why have you disobeyed my command? Why have you come to light the beacon? Because Prox will be destroyed if we don't! We can't let that happen! Prox? They have brought this disaster upon themselves. Are you saying we should just abandon them to die? What did they do to deserve that? The people of Prox have committed an unforgivable sin. They must pay the price. For lighting the lighthouses? Is that their sin? Does that warrant total destruction? If we don't light the beacon, Gaia Falls will eventually erode away all of Weyard. We have fought for so long to save all the people of our world, and now you would stop us? Gaia Falls is growing. It's consuming more and more with each passing day. How can you just allow the world to crumble into nothingness? The seal needs to be broken. The world will be destroyed if it's not. You have learned far too much. Wise One, you can't continue to protect the lighthouses. You know what's happening. It is your duty to protect all of Weyard. If Weyard is destroyed, you will have failed us all. Why won't you answer us, Wise One? If alchemy is unleashed, mankind may well destroy all of Weyard itself. But we can combine our strengths, ensure that alchemy not be used for evil. It is inevitable. In time, one man will seek to rule over all. It is human nature, inescapable. And it shall come sooner than any of you think. Why do you say that? The water adept who climbs towards the peak of Mount Aleph even as we speak. Is he not a friend of yours? Of course we know what one he's talking about. Alex is his name. Surely you have not forgotten him? Alex? Why would he be doing on Mount Aleph? He understands far more than you do. He knows that when the 4 beacons have been lit, their light will gather at Soul Sanctum. But what would he gain from being there? When the final beam of light reaches the peak of Mount Aleph, the golden sun shall rise. The golden sun? What is that? And what would Alex want with it? When the 4 beams merge into one, they form a golden light, bathing Mount Aleph's peak. Is that alchemy? I mean, pure alchemy made real? At the heart of its power? And it's that light that gives shape to the Stone of Sages? This has been Alex's one true desire from the very start. Alex planned all of this? Then he must have been after this power all along. We've been duped! He used us all! Oh, you'd better believe he's not getting away with this! Alex! How could he do this? He's one of my own people! I feel sick! Disgusted! Yeah, you might want to throw up on the side, Mia. Don't throw up on the floor, please. None of that matters right now. We still have to light the beacon. We don't have any choice. If we don't do it now, Prox will be destroyed. Felix, we have to, right? Oh yeah. You bet we do. The Wise One will have to deal with Alex on his own. I cannot interfere in the actions of mankind. If you can't interfere, then how about getting out of our way so we can light the beacon, huh? Ooh, good one, Jenna. I don't like doing exactly what Alex wants, but it looks like we've got no choice. Don't worry, Felix. Just throw the Mars Star into the beacon's well. Now! Okay. Hey! Wise One! Didn't you just say that you aren't allowed to interfere with our actions? That is correct. I cannot stop you. But, what if some miracle were to occur? One that prevented you from igniting the beacon? Miracle? What are you talking about? What kind of miracle? What kind of miracle? We'll have to find out in the next part. Goodbye, everyone.